Welcome to the Village Meeple. In this podcast, we sit around, play some games, and have some good laughs. The Village Meeple is an adult show which may feature foul language, sexual jokes, and a friendly touch of violence. If you're not a grown-up yet, please refrain from listening any further. Content warnings can be found in the episode description. Enjoy.
For me, I don't know.
I didn't think about it first.
I need to think. Why would they want to make a statue of me? Would it be to
That
celebrate
wasn't the
me?
question. You don't have to worry about that.
No, but it gives context.
It's
Would it be to celebrate me? Would it be because everyone feared me? Would it be to remember
to
me?
vilify you, perhaps.
Yeah. Or would it be to say, like, this is what...
don't really
We tend to pull down statues of people that get vilified. So I think I'm going to be celebrated or feared.
To burn you, like a Guy Fawkes sort of.
An effigy.
Oh, yeah.
Didn't say effigy, though. I'm going to go with feared.
Okay.
I'm going to go with Ready Salted.
So I think if a statue was made of me, it would be because...
Wait.
What?
We're
we
opening
need to-
things.
No, but are you going to
Context
give
it.
your answer? We need to start this properly.
Well, let's start with properly. I can't remember how we do this. I'm the guest.
Who's hosting? The thing is, like,
You.
I host, but I've hosted like
Do you want me to host?
5 episodes in a row.
I'll hold
Guest
it.
host. Guest host, like, have I got news for you?
One small step for man. That's one small step. One small step for man.
Ciabatta.
Hello and welcome to the Village Meeple podcast. It's season 2. We're trying something new and we're going to go with a guest host. My name is Scott. I've featured on a handful of these podcasts already and I'm going to be your host today. I am joined by the lovely Neil.
Where is it?
Oh wait, I found him. He's here.
There's no lovely Neil.
Who's behind you?
We've got, okay,
Okay.
regular Neil.
That's better.
I've got Eli with me.
Hello.
You're not lovely.
No, I know that. That's fine.
Yeah, I'm trying to mix up a little bit, and also Vince.
Hello. Hola.
He's okay. Yeah. So yeah, we are going to be playing a game called, what's it called? It's Confident. No, I'm winging a lot of this. Oh no, sorry. The game's called Confident.
But it does have a question mark.
It's got a question mark at the end.
Confident?
Like a Valley Girl?
How do you buy this
That's
game?
like that bit in
Hi, I'm looking for confident.
Ron Burgundy, and he goes, "I'm Ron Burgundy," because he put a question mark at the end. Anyway, Confident is the name of the game. It's a trivia game where you have to guess ranges. None of us have played it before. We're going to figure it out as we go. How hard can it be? But before that, we're going to answer a question that was set by the lovely Neil, although we've only got Neil with us today. That question is, if a statue was made of you, what would the statue be holding and posing as, I guess? And a follow-up to that is, what third-party item would be added by the public, much like the cone is in Glasgow? So, who'd like to go first?
I will go because that way I get the props out and you guys don't have them anymore. I think if there was a statue made of me, I would like to think that it's a statue of me holding a controller, a video game controller. I'm gonna go with GameCube. I feel like that feels appropriate.
Classic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm holding a video game controller. And then I felt like, but is that it? And I felt like, no, I also want Pikachu sitting in my shoulder. Because if they're making a fucking statue of me with a GameCube controller, I feel like I deserve a Pikachu. And then the thing that people would put, they would probably put hats on Pikachu and cute stuff on Pikachu. And at the end, the fucking statue, everyone will forget who the fuck is this guy. But there's a Pikachu statue.
Should ask a question one time about Pokemon around. Like, here's a big question: would your Pikachu be evolved into whatever the next thing up
no.
for
Right,
Pikachu?
No.
Nobody ever does that. Is it like a big no-no?
The Alolan one,
Yeah.
the pancake-looking one's quite cute. So
I'm not sure. The surfer one.
yeah,
Yeah, I'm not sure. And then they made the baby. The new one is weird.
They made a baby?
Pichu.
Pichu, yeah.
Oh, that one, yeah.
Is that a
There's a
sub
new
Pikachu?
Yeah.
Pichu evolves into Pikachu because
Yeah.
Pokemon don't grow up; they just evolve.
Yeah.
Yes.
Cool.
There's a new game called Pokopia, and there's a new.
Do you play as a
Pikachu.
Is this like a Ditto?
Clone.
Yes, you're a Ditto.
You were
that
talking
copies
about
it.
this, weren't
It's
you? The
fantastic.
clone, yeah.
I've been playing it for hours and hours. It's Animal Crossing, but with Pokemon. You should get it.
I know, but I would have to buy a Switch too.
I know. You
To be
should.
fair though, I've like spent quite a bit on my credit card this month, and I actually got an email saying, "Oh, your credit score's gone up."
Oh, that's good.
And I'm like, "Oh, I'm being rewarded. I should keep doing this."
Splendid, yeah,
If you paid it off, that's the key thing. As long as you pay it off, then
Yeah.
they're okay.
Yeah, definitely.
Sure.
Yeah. Eventually.
Yeah, but there's a new Pikachu, which looks a bit ill. People are speculating that it's gonna be
Pikachu.
Yeah, it's Pikachu. P-E-A.
Oh, because he's looking a bit peaky.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Are they going to
Sure.
do that with all of them?
They've done that a lot with.
Like instead of Geodude, it's going to be Gyrodude and like a Greek.
Oh,
kid.
there are some. They,
Oh, I thought
they
he was
made
going to get his like
His
check.
moss
So there's a Snorlax covered in moss because he spent too long just waiting for something, I can't remember, and then he got covered in moss. So now it's Mosslax. Mosslax. It's cute. It's cute.
Chorazad, and all he does is go about stealing things.
Yes.
No? Okay.
No, I've played the hoovering.
Anyway, something about statues.
Yes. So that's my statue. That's
Would be
me and
standing,
Pikachu
sitting
statue.
down,
Standing.
standing,
Yeah.
one leg on the box.
I think I'm standing with the controller just on the side because why would I be holding it like I'm playing a
Nonchalant.
game? Yeah. And then Pikachu is on my shoulder. And everyone's like, oh, let's go to the Pikachu statue. It's not the Pikachu statue. It's the Vin statue that happens to have a Pikachu.
You're getting one upped in your own fantasy, by the way. Can I just point this out?
Everybody is
By random people.
Everybody's been taking selfies so the Pikachu's on their shoulder and you're just
And you're not
walked out.
looking. Yeah.
That's quite grim, actually. You might need help.
Yeah, tells me a lot about your psyche that I maybe didn't need to know.
Yeah, I think that would be fun.
I think if I had a statue made of me, I can't think of it being for a good thing. Not like I don't think it will necessarily be a bad thing, but like I'm getting on a bit. Like I'm in my late 40s. I'm not as old as some of us, but maybe. But
We don't know.
I think I'd
Yeah,
probably
it's
be
about
the only reason I'm going to get a statue made of me is if I've like ruled the world or something like that. So I would imagine that I'll be pictured standing almost regally with perhaps like a book and a scepter, like that sort of stand and sort of like I'm a regal ruler,
Like a
robes,
cultist.
etc. Maybe a cultist would be a better shout. Yeah, maybe a cultist. And I think therefore the third party stuff being added to me would be related to whatever I was against. So I don't know, MAGA hats or something would be like people would always be adding a MAGA hat to me because I don't know I became the ruler because I killed Donald Trump in like a duel or something. I don't know.
What?
That's a nice thought.
In a duel, what weapon would you pick?
Oh, see, and then maybe they do that. I'd probably use for Donald Trump. I think he's a sword. I think I'm a sword guy.
Yeah.
Swords are cool.
Swords are cool. There's that
What
whole
type?
samurai vibe. Probably a straight katana, if I'm going to be really specific.
Not a
Straight
gay
up
katana.
Sorry,
Not
No.
a gay katana.
not a gay katana. No.
Straight katana.
Not under my watch.
No. God damn it!
Not in my new world
'cause
order.
You obviously get cut samurai swords that are katanas, but I quite like the straight one. That's just
Is that the one from Kill Bill? Yeah.
it's a double-edged sword. It's more of a ninja's weapon, I believe.
Oh, okay. So not the one from Kill Bill.
No, so
That's
they're
the
all
one
they're
from
all
Kill
standard samurai swords with a slight curve to them,
Yeah.
but they are typically a single blade wedge, quite strong. Whereas a katana, I think I'd like is a wee more swishy. No, maybe I put more thought into that than I
It's
really
a
realised.
beautiful word picture you've painted.
Swishy,
I can
swishy,
see your
stab,
vision.
Stab. Every so often you throw a wee dart at someone across the room and they just go thunk, and they drop. like in a samurai, like in a ninja movie.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think ninjas are cooler than samurais. Wandering around in big armor, boom, 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 cool. An arrow takes you out, you're dead. Or like sneaking around at night, cutting people's throats. Yeah, I'll go with the latter. Thanks. Maybe not a duel then.
I've never thought about this actually.
Kind of a
No.
Like ninjas and samurais. I like yeah.
kind of a fascinating insight into your psyche now.
yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, you're right. Ninjas and samurai, they're very different. I do like the armor though. I don't know how heavy
There was this
they are.
thing I saw about it was like a ninja, no, samurai armor, and it was like owl.
An owl.
Yeah, it was designed to look like an owl.
That's pretty cool.
I sent it to someone. I saw it on Instagram.
It's a hood.
Don't you think if you were wearing that, you look like a little bit of a twitoo? Yeah.
Boo.
Sorry, that's not a very good owl joke.
An owl. Okay. Are you looking for it?
Oh, there it is. Owl armor.
Oh my god, that is cool.
Ooh,
Yeah, that is cool.
Okay.
give me Donnie Darko vibes.
Ah, yeah, like Frank the Bunny.
Who's
Yeah.
Donnie Darko?
Have you
I've
never seen
watched
Donnie
it, no.
Darko?
I know it.
did
I
not
know
think it
about
was
it,
a
but
good
I've
film.
never seen it.
a
Oh, I
film
think
I've
it's
only
like
seen
one of my
once.
favourite films.
But it's the sort of thing I'd like to see again.
I just thought it was really overrated.
Oh, I liked it.
Should do a question next
I feel
time.
like
What's
it's-
your most overrated film? Because I've got a good overrated film. But I don't want to digress. Shall I digress?
Go for it.
Go for it.
We'll cut
Dark
it.
Knight. I think it's awful.
Oh, I'm
Dark
not a
Knight.
fan of that
Batman.
either.
It doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any sense.
Is that the one we?
It's the one where Heath Ledger reverses
Yeah.
a bus into a bank and then drives off and nobody notices. So, alright. It doesn't make any sense.
I like him though. I
Heath
don't care
Ledger?
about Batman. Yeah.
Yeah, he was alright.
My heart was broken. We miss you, Heath Ledger.
I don't.
We don't.
Nah.
He was a good actor.
He was
He
good.
was good in Knight's Tale.
I'm not sure
Yeah,
I miss
he
any
was.
famous people.
No.
Like, Robert Duvall was an excellent actor, but he's an old man. And I mean this in the nicest way. Old people got to die.
Yeah, Heath Ledger was young. That's why I miss him.
Yeah.
He was young and hot.
It's
There we
like
go.
Whitney Houston's kid, whatever. You live fast and die young. I mean, you burn a bright candle, all that crap. I mean, you do a lot of drugs and you're going to die young. That's what it is. This is the way.
Yeah.
Like he didn't die tragically, like someone we know. He died because he was misusing substances. That's what it is. Like the signs are in all the
There was-
public toilets. Don't inject drugs. Don't do this.
Yeah.
Don't do that. Prince's deed because of that. George Michael's deed because of that. Bowie's probably deed for that. How many other folk are dead because they did something stupid? Don't really miss them.
I don't know.
Is there anyone famous you actually miss? Like, I wish they hadn't gone.
Robin Williams.
Robin Williams is a good shout, actually, because he's very good.
He was funny.
This is such a cheery beginning to season 2, by the way. I'm not being sarcastic. This is my level of vibe.
This is what happens when you bring the guest host in.
Robin Williams has a movie, What Dreams May Come. Have you seen it?
No.
Oh, it's a drama. He doesn't do much, or he didn't do many dramas. It's a drama. It's about his wife dying, and then he dies and he tries to reconnect with his wife.
Oh, I've read this story this
After
was
being
based
dead?
on.
Yeah. So he's trying to, because he believes that they belong together, and why is his wife not here in the afterlife? Spoiler alert or not spoiler alert?
It's a very old.
So he realizes that they're not together because his wife killed herself. So he tries to find her. Oh my god! And then it's like there's a scene where he tells her, "I would walk through for like a mile full of people to find you." And then he goes to hell to find her, and he walked. And it's a beautiful movie, and it's about suicide. So when he killed himself, I was like, no. It was like, I don't know. It made me feel so sad for him. His daughter's name is Zelda. That's how how much he loved that game. They met like, oh my god, yeah.
Anyway,
So if I was a statue,
Yes.
I think it would be sitting in like a weird position because I'm one of those people who can't sit like with both my feet on the ground.
okay.
So like right now, I've got my legs twisted up like a pretzel.
They're actually hovering 5 feet off the ground.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Upside down as well. It's vampirism.
Yeah,
Now I'm chicken.
yeah.
Can't put both of you in a
I just don't feel comfortable.
Wow.
So yeah,
Okay.
something like that.
Is it because you're too rigid?
I don't know. I just built different. Wrong, I think.
People
Built
think
wrong.
I'm weird because I wear trainers all day in the house when I'm working.
Oh, I couldn't.
No, I think you're weird, but
I
not
think-
because of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair play.
I
I'll
do the
take
same
that.
thing. If I put my trainers on, that's the morning until I go to
It's like,
bed.
why would I put slippers on and then change them just to go outside? This way I can go to the bins when it's raining, no problem at all.
Just leave shoes at the back door. I've got shoes at the back door for going in the garden.
You have to
I
tie
would just
them
wear
or-
shoes all the
No,
time.
I don't know. They're not shoes that tie.
Ah,
Come
Velcro.
on.
What do you call those flip-flop things? I've got a pair of flip-flops at the back door if I ever get
Flip-flop.
caught short. Yeah, flip-flops. Thanks.
What do you call them flip-flops?
Sliders.
That's
what my
you got
nephew
some
calls them.
Gucci slides.
Crocs.
They're not Crocs, they're Adidas somethings.
Have you,
Adidas Crocs.
have you seen the Lidl looking Crocs?
No.
Yeah.
My dad's got a pair of them for his camper van.
That's nice.
They're not nice.
Lidl
But
do
they
a
are
whole,
very
is it Lidl
funny.
that do the whole range in like
Yeah.
polo shirts and
Yeah.
trainers and stuff.
Yeah,
They're quite
bucket
gash,
hats and oh yeah. I thought you were going to say gash.
Greg was doing it as well.
They're a bit gash.
But did they not did it with Primark?
Yeah.
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 It's like a proper
Yeah.
collab.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a high fashion.
Lidl's were just like, here's some wellies with our logo on them.
Aye.
What would people put on your statue?
Well, I don't know, because I think if you've got all that space in the lap, you could put anything. You could,
Little flowers.
yeah,
Like
or just like rubbish.
A bowl for offerings.
I thought you said a
Do you
mole.
not get that? Does Budo not have
Oh,
it
yeah,
where they
yeah,
have
yeah.
an offering
Yeah.
bowl and you can put a bowl
You can
of
also do it
offerings?
in Pokemon in the new game, by the way.
Niantic, please sponsor us.
That's good.
No, is Niantic?
Oh, I thought you said Pokemon Go.
No, just
Sorry.
Pokemon.
Just regular
Yeah,
Pokemon.
just Pokemon.
Nintendo then. That's
Yeah,
bigger
Nintendo,
bucks.
Yeah. Do you know these statues that people take pictures with? I love them when you can interact with the statues because they're in a weird position. I feel
Oh, like when they're bent over.
yeah,
Yeah.
or like
The one in Dundee where it's 3 people leaning back against a ring.
Mm-hmm.
That's quite cool.
oh, it's in Perth.
Is it Perth?
Yeah.
I've seen that. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, yes, but I like all of these statues that people just do stupid things with because they're in a weird position and like taking a selfie with them or I don't know, pulling them like pretending they have a case and you're pretending to be robbing the case. Yeah,
Interactive public art.
yeah, I like those.
Yeah.
Not Pikachu though, but
Well, yeah. You just don't like having your thunder stolen, I think.
Oh,
is
still is
that because of
Thunderstone.
Pikachu?
Because it's a Pikachu, yeah.
That was a Pikachu reference that I got.
we're bringing it down nice and low so you can join in,
He's
Scott.
a lightning Pokemon. I knew that.
Yeah,
You don't want me to do mine?
yeah.
I would want mine so that I'm like easing myself into like a big comfy chair.
Yeah.
But because I'm sort of like easing in, you can't tell if I'm coming or going.
Oh, I like these.
Motion
Very-
with no motion.
yeah.
Commentary on the human experience.
Yeah.
Aren't we always either just about to sit down or already sitting?
Yeah.
Or you're about to sit down and some arsehole comes to your door. Yeah, for fuck's sake. We forgot to put the light off. It's,
Or it's
bastard.
a new exercise regimen that you do where you just constantly.
What
hold
kind of
that
chair?
position.
What kind of chair?
Yeah.
One with feet, preferably cushions.
Well, why don't you say that the chair doesn't
It could be a
exist?
gaming chair.
Oh, so I'm just like hovering.
And you're
Just
about to sit
squatting.
down, and that's
Yeah.
the thing that other people bring and put chairs underneath your butt.
Yeah, it just looks like I'm taking a shit.
Oh, I
Or
should
they
have
let
gone
you sit
last.
on
I have
that.
so many more ideas now. Stupid Pikachu. You ruined my answer.
I did that pretty much tyrannical king. So.
What do people would put in your
Oh, put chairs under me then.
chairs?
Yeah,
No, it's too much effort.
yeah.
Whoopee cushions.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Thing
that's a
for
good
you
one.
to sit on.
But that's the thing. If I'm going,
chair,
the
yeah.
whoopee cushions is
Yeah.
completely pointless. But if I'm sitting down, you
Yeah,
go,
so you can put the whoopee cushion full or empty because you're just standing up because you.
oh, is that why? I'm like, oh, you bastards! You got the end of the whoopee cushion.
Be like the fourth plinth at Trafalgar Square. Every month would be a different vibe whether or not you're coming or going.
You
It
know,
flips.
there's an artist Escher. I think I have something somewhere.
Escher.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Alien.
he has a MC Escher. He has a, which sounds like a rapper by the way, MC Escher.
It does, yeah.
He has a painting where it's. I think there's a few.
Yeah, the
There's one
stairs
that-
all going.
Yeah, and there's one that is water going down, but you
Oh
know,
yeah, the four
water is- yeah.
things. Yeah, yeah.
Or people running around. I like that.
What is it?
kind of
Non-Euclidean geography.
Sure,
Oh, I
that
don't
sounds
know.
a bit
So-
good.
yeah, I mean-
yeah.
And
Fourth
with that in
dimension.
mind, we're gonna do
Or
some
fifth
trivia.
See if that comes up. Foreshadowing, by the way, that is impressive. So am I reading these out then?
So explain us how we play this game because
So,
you know how we play it. No one
we all have a card, a wipeable card, and it has a number of boxes on it. There is a bottom of range, a top of range, and then a size of range. Alert for anyone that's triggered, that will require mathematics. A question will be read out that's looking for a number. A little bit like, what's that Limitless Win thing that they do on Ant and Deck? A little bit like that, I guess. No
I
one?
know this.
Limitless Win? No one? Okay.
I don't watch Hand Deck.
Oh, is that like a religious thing? Anyway,
No, even less.
you're asked to put in the bottom of the range, the top of the range, and then once you've locked that in, you work out the size of your range. And then we all do that. We then reveal and sort of levels of dramatism we feel needed to be done.
Question: does size matter?
Size in this instance very much does matter.
If
In
you
fact,
rub it, does your
fundamentally,
size get bigger?
without size,
No, if you
there isn't
rub
a
it, it
game.
will come off. No.
Oh,
Yeah, I heard that,
come
yeah.
off, yeah.
Well, yes, if you rub it in here.
If you rub it here,
Rub it in here. Don't come
it'll
on.
come off.
Got it.
Oh.
Can you not wipe it off? You got to rub it off. You can't pull it off.
Do Do whatever you like.
Right, okay. Anyway, you put a bottom of the range in, you put a top of the range in, and then you work out your size. We then find out the answer. You score points if it's in your range, with the top score of 3 points going to the person with the smallest size. So if I was to put a range of 6 and Eli was to put a range of 8 and we both got it correct, I would get the 3 points because it was my range was smaller, therefore my target area was smaller. There's other boxes on there called copy, swap and double. It's like a power move, you can get one turn. We're probably going to play a few rounds without them because, you know, it's confusing and we just played this. So for now we're going to use bottom, top and size. Vince is going to keep track. Question 1. Sleep. Every question's got a question and then a little bit of context, so I will give you the question and the context.
But this is where it ends, by the way, because I thought there was more information on that.
Yep.
So I saw the answer.
So question 1 is on sleep. How much does the average UK adult get per night? And the answer should be in hours and minutes.
Hours and minutes.
and minutes.
And then I need to do maths.
You want to
Fuck
do
this.
a little bit more detail.
What is the question? UK
How much does the average UK adult get per
adult.
night?
Okay,
Yeah.
that's important.
Okay. I have put my answer in. Everyone's
Got
Neil's
mine.
locked
I
his
feel
in.
like this is...
I'm available to do maths if required. I can do that.
No, I've made it easier because I don't want to do
Now,
too much
by
math.
the way, you need help.
It's the average. I feel like I'm
Average?
really in the
Yeah.
right
Holy shit.
pot.
Fucking hell. I need to talk to you about how much coffee you drink.
I did double difference.
Eli, you done?
I think so.
I did
I'll
double
go first because
sleep
it's only fair because I'm shouting the most. Right, so my bottom of the
Oh my
range,
God.
7 hours. My top of the range is 7 hours and 46 minutes, so my size is 46 minutes. Neil,
My bottom was 5.5. My top was 7, so I said 1.3.
so 1.5, 90 minutes, 1.5 hours. Eli,
I put between 6.5 and 10.
it's a good range. I think it's definitely in that range. 6.5 and 10, so a good 3.5 hour range. Lovely.
I went between 3 hours and 45 minutes and 5 hours and 45 minutes. 2 hour range.
Vince drinks too much coffee.
That is not a lot of
I
sleep.
feel like people don't sleep
How much do you sleep on a given night?
I sleep more than this, but I feel like
Why would you put that?
I feel like a lot of people don't
How
sleep
much sleep
as
did
much.
you have last night?
I'll tell you, I'll tell you.
4 hours?
What? Were you out?
No,
partying?
more. No,
I mean, I had just over 7
6 hours.
because I got up at 7:20 because I was awake and
I went to bed around 1 o'clock. I woke up at 7.
Right,
6
okay,
hours.
6 hours. Okay, you're insane. Right, let's find out what the answer is. Drum roll, drum roll. We don't need a drum roll, sharp Scott.
We only need like 6 hours.
6 hours and 6 minutes is the correct answer.
Wow.
So I got 0 points. I was
Same.
not in there.
I got
I
0
said
points as well.
5.5.
So you are in, Neil, and I think
You're the only one who got it right.
you're the only one who got right. So you get 3 points. Well done.
Yay!
Yay.
Easy this game. 6 out of 6 is worrying. That does show there's a lot of weirdos like Vince out there.
Yeah. 606.
6. Like there's a lot of people who get
It's very
up
specific.
who'll do 5 hours. I'm sure there's a thing about 4 hour slots.
Yeah, because you're not meant to have like a sleep and then wake up and then have another sleep. Is that not how you're
seriously,
going
I'm
to
getting up from the
episode.
toilet a lot just now, so I'll no, it's an age thing.
That's-
I'll be awake 3 times in the night for a pee, right? Which is, you know, like I say, it is an age thing. But I can get back to sleep more quickly. But I'll do that in 2 hour chunks. But if I go to sleep like for a flight and I've got to get up silly early for a clock, I need to try and make sure I get 4 hours. Because if I have 2, I'm just a shambles, and if I have 5, I'm a shambles. But if I have 4, I'm fine.
That's amazing you've had so much experimentation to know that.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
I've had a lot of flights.
I feel like if I have 5 hours sleep, that's I'm good.
Yeah, I think that would be enough for me too.
Yeah.
I would like to have
I
more,
could
but I
run
could
off
live
that,
on it.
I need 6. 7's preferred. I'll take 8. 10's amazing. I'm sleeping weird just now though. I'm kind of my sleep's coming and going, but it's fine. No, nothing wrong with me. I'm just getting up earlier. Who knew that would be fun? Okay, next question. Helicopter speed.
Oh my
I've got
God.
no idea.
I don't even know how to measure this.
Well, the answer to that
RPM?
is in miles per hour.
Oh.
What's the world record for helicopter speed in miles per hour? So how fast can a helicopter go?
I don't know.
Oh my God.
Genuinely don't know.
Yep, never. I've ever
Never-
been in a
But if
helicopter.
someone would know this, Eli, I feel like it would be you.
Well, it isn't.
It's got to be that.
And it's a world record.
World record. So the fastest helicopter ever went this fast. So you've got to imagine it's either deliberately designed for that or a
The
military.
thing is, I'm thinking, are they actually really fast, or do they just go fast because there's nothing in their way?
Yeah. There's no
Both.
obstacles.
I don't know.
I mean,
I don't.
I've put numbers down.
Miles per hour.
Alright, show off.
No, I'm not saying I'm not showing off. I'm just saying it's just a number. It's like age.
I have no idea.
Yeah,
like,
right.
how
Pure
fast
guess.
are planes?
I don't know.
I know that.
Do you?
Like a standard jet is about 600 and 700 mile an hour. Well, no, 500. Sorry, Mach 1's 600 and 700 and something. Fastest aeroplane will be Mach 4 or 5. It's the Blackbird SR-71, and that's
Actually, I don't care. I don't know.
or is it?
2,000 something miles an hour. But that can only go that fast because it's up at almost nearly in space where there's no air
Oh,
because of air resistance. Helicopters have got no chance of doing that.
oh, but you know what? I mean, not in this round, but after, we should start using the things because I can copy stuff. Like I could have copied you.
Do you want to do that after the next round?
Sure.
Right, okay. So I'll start.
Oh
for-
my
for
god, I
ease.
went so high.
I've went bottom of range 180, top 280, a big 100 mile an hour range. I don't really know.
I said 120 to 140.
Oh, that's a narrow range. If
Yeah.
you nail that, you're winning the 2
I
points.
put 120 to
Oh, no,
170.
I went so high. I went 350 to 550. 200
got-
range.
I
It
genuinely
could be
don't
right.
know.
It could be right.
I have a feeling 200 mile an hour is. I mean, 200 mile an hour is quite fast, but choppers can go faster than cars. Oh, fucker. 293 miles per hour.
Fucking hell.
I
didn't know
get
that.
no
So
points.
nobody got any
Nobody.
points. Oh, that's annoying. I was close, but
that's
no
good.
donut.
That's good. As long as no one gets any points. I'm happy.
293. It's achieved in 2013 over southern France. The fastest speed achieved by a battery-operated drone. Get this, 346 miles an hour for a battery-operated drone.
That's crazy.
They're like cheetahs, I think.
Oh, this is the kind of thing that I should be paying attention, but I'm not.
Interesting
and I'm gonna
stuff, right?
forget.
Yep.
Someone's gonna ask me this again, and I'm like, oh, I have no idea how fast are helicopters.
And I've never thought about it
remember playing
before.
a game where
We're going to introduce confidence boosts. So there are 3 confidence boosts available. Each player can only use each confidence boost once. They are copy, where you write down another player's name, you don't write any range, and you just copy their range. Swap, where you write down 2 other players' names and they have to swap theirs. And double, where you basically double down and say, I'm so confident I want double my points for this. So we are adding that in.
I don't like this swap one. That's the only one that I don't like.
Well, imagine if 3 people swap in the same round.
Oh, but you
Oh.
can swap yourself.
Confusing, eh?
You could. You could write something really shit.
You
and
and
write
someone
swap.
else.
That'd be a proper stretch up. The banter. Right.
Ooh, the banter.
The first mobile phone. In what year did it go on sale to the public?
Oh, I don't know.
In what year did the first mobile phone go on sale to the public? I think that last bit's quite important.
The first mobile phone.
The first mobile phone. This was actually the 1800s. And it was on a horse and cart.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I'm assuming we're
That's a
talking
mo-
about a cell phone.
Yeah,
as opposed
handheld
to,
mobile
as opposed
phone.
to one of those things with a really long wire.
Oh, it was actually the TARDIS. It just moved around. It's a mobile phone, right?
Yeah, technically. Vince is still thinking. He's wearing his thinking cap if it helps.
Oh my god, this is so ironic.
Ironic like Alanis Morissette, or actually
Yeah.
ironic?
But either.
Do you want to go first?
Sure. I put 1990 to 1994, 4 years.
Woohoo! 1990 and 1994. I'm going to tell you, I reckon that's far too late.
I have no idea.
Good.
Excited.
Because I put 1975, 1980.
I don't think that's terrible. I went 1980 to 1987.
I put 1985 to 1992. I put 7.
So we have got some overlaps. As long as it's between 1975 and 1994, someone's getting points. Okay. Oh my god. 1983, ladies and gentlemen. 1983. Did I get the points there? No one else did.
I think so.
That was lucky.
Yeah.
I said 95, so I was 3 years out.
Now I am 48. I'll be 49 in a few weeks.
You have an obsession with your age. Don't say your age. People will question.
I'm going to tell you, I got my first mobile phone in 1997. In second year at uni, when I was 19 or 20 years old. But
I refuse to answer this
1990
question
and 1994,
because it will give an idea of how old I
it
am.
doesn't matter. Only Fools and Horses, like you used to walk around, there was a yuppie thing, and that was an 80s thing. That was a late 80s thing, but an 80s
Was
thing
it?
where they'd have the... And like mobile phones are technically car phones as well, and people had car phones at that point, so yeah, I remember it well. The Royal Wedding, Falklands War, and Empire Strikes
Royal
Return of the
Wedding.
Jedi. There you go, 1993. Oh, sorry, I read that, my bad. I pulled it up. I shouldn't have.
Yeah, I feel like that's something
Easy to
that
do.
They could, yeah. It's
I
too
mean,
close to
I don't
the-
think anyone know it, it's a geography one. It was how many countries does it pass through the equator?
Oh, I knew this.
Did you?
Did you fuck?
Trust, no.
More than one.
Only passes through 3 countries in South America.
If I needed to put how many countries there's in the world, I wouldn't be able to answer that.
Now, I know the answer. It's 11. Shall I see how many we can name? I can name
Ecuador?
Ecuador, Brazil.
Brazil
and-
is not touching the Ecuador. It's
I-
below.
No,
Are
because
you sure?
which one's
Do you have the answer
Venezuela
there? Does it point?
touches it? Colombia doesn't.
So in America is
No, it's
Ecuador,
gotta be-
Peru.
Peru, Ecuador.
I'm gonna say probably
not
one of the
Venezuela.
Guyanas.
I don't think it hits
Yeah, there's
Guyana
two
or
Guyana.
Suriname. And then
Venezuela.
it definitely goes to Indonesia. Over another side.
Does it say? Because you're naming countries and we don't know. I don't know. I don't know the countries. I can see. Like I don't know.
I don't know if it says the countries.
Oh, it does.
Uh,
no.
Africa's
It
going to
says
be
where they
challenging.
are.
Tanzania. I don't know. Does
It
say?
says 3 in South America,
3, right?
7 in Africa, and 1 in Asia.
And that's Indonesia. I knew that.
It also passes through the territorial waters of the island nations of the Maldives and Kiribati.
I was going to say Kiribati. Anyway, that's over the other side. Interesting, eh? Okay, moving on. The UK singles chart.
Oh.
What's the longest a song has been at number 1 consecutively in weeks? So what is the longest that a
In
song
weeks?
has been at number 1?
Weeks.
In weeks, consecutively. Obviously, so if it's charted loads of times, like, I don't know, Last Christmas was charted twice, number 1. What's the longest it's been number 1?
I have no idea of anything.
Same.
I'm going for a proper big range here. I've went big range. I've went big. I'm giving you a clue. I went big.
I may know the answer to this.
Ooh.
But I think we're going to cut to you first.
I am worried that I'm thinking album and not single.
Oh,
I have no idea.
I think the album,
God, single.
ABBA Gold was in the charts for like.
And it's
30 odd
forever,
years.
all time forever.
There was a musical, South Pacific or something like that, and one of the songs from that was like number 1 for a year.
Should ask what's your favourite song from a musical.
For a year!
Honestly,
I don't really like musicals.
Yeah, but everyone's got a
Same.
favourite song from a musical.
Okay, I'm not gonna get any points.
I like to live in America. No, I don't know.
Is that your favourite?
No. So what? Suckers. Doesn't matter.
You can't do this with a Mexican person,
Neil.
by the way.
I was thinking it was a bit tasteless. but
53 to 60 weeks.
Ooh.
7 total range.
I'd be 50 to 80.
30.
I have... guys, I'm shit at any of these games. I went 12 to 20 weeks.
And that's like 8 weeks. So I went 17 to 38.
Okay.
I'm
Yeah.
sure Love Is All Around Me was 17 weeks. So that's at least that. The answer is 16, motherfucker!
16!
Wow.
Oh, I got in!
16? Is that
Oh, I'm...
And I was wrong. I thought it was
it?
17.
You were very close.
I'm the only one in.
Yes! It's everything I can do, I do it for you in 1991.
Do you know what's even worse? I thought like, I'm gonna double my points in here. Like, fuck off. No.
I thought Love Is All Around was one of them, was it? Ah, well.
And then when Neil was like, I know a song was for a year, I was like, no, I completely
I'm pretty
lost.
sure I'm thinking it was an album rather than a record I'm thinking of.
There's loads that had like the teens.
Is there?
Umbrella and Love Is All Around.
Ella.
Eh? Anyway. No one used a copy there. That's good. Tattoos. What percentage of UK millennials have at least one?
I don't even know what a millennial
Yeah.
is.
Those aged 25 to 39 according to a YouGov survey. That is at least
So I'm definitely a millennial.
50% of this room.
How many tattoos have you got?
What is the question again?
Well,
How many
I've got
tattoos?
0, but I do have
What
one
percentage
booked
of
in.
UK millennials have at least one? Do you identify as a millennial? You don't have to be one, but do you identify as one?
I have no idea. No. But they have to be between 25 and 39.
Yep.
What year? When this year was out? When this game was out?
I don't think that's important. It's
Uh,
not that you're going to look up the records and go, oh yeah, well, in 1983 it was this.
What percentage of adults?
Right, can I ask a poll? Do either of you two, Neil and Eli, have tattoos?
No.
I have one booked in.
You don't have.
I don't have one, but I have one booked in.
Vincent has got tattoos. I do not. I do not believe that Vincent has.
I am. Abs
He might be.
is going to give me a Boba Fett head in a couple weeks' time.
A what?
Boba Fett's head.
Oh, that's
Like,
good.
his helmet, sorry.
This is the way.
So I'm probably going to get it, like,
What
everything.
percentage? Anyway, Eli, what did you have?
I put 65 to 75
fuck.
because millennials are notoriously like.
1 and 3 and 4.
I think so.
Wow.
We've all got them fucking stupid Harry Potter tattoos.
Have they?
A lot of them,
They
yeah.
deserve it.
I went
A lot of us,
12%
I
to
guess.
35%. So that's 23%.
I'm not far off you. I went 12 to 26% with 14% of my gap.
I went 45 to 60 with 15% gap.
So 2 at the high end, 2 at the low end. Okay.
Who will be in Scotland before you?
Vince nails it. 34%.
Was it really? I thought it was much higher than that.
Women are more likely to have a tattoo. 29% of all women aged 18 plus have one, but that's only 22%.
No one else got points.
Yes,
I'm ahead.
Well done. Okay. I should have copied you because you're the tattoo guy.
Mm-hmm.
You were the one guy with tattoos.
Yeah,
Was
we
that the
should have
question, right?
copied you.
What's the most a cat has given birth to in a lifetime? Holding the Guinness World Record for most prolific cat. So, how many kittens has it given birth to in total across its lifetime? Not just one litter.
Across their lifetime.
That's maths, man.
Yeah,
It's not.
That's,
It's how many kittens? Like, how many times has that cat been pumped and had to pump out little babies?
How often can they have?
I know.
I don't
Once every
know.
20 minutes.
Probably.
Let's say once a year. I don't know how long they.
they'll have a litter be like 3 or 4, right?
Yeah.
So
How long do they
If in doubt,
live?
think of a stupid number.
fuck it. Let's go. Let's bigger home.
I love going home. That's where all my stuff is.
This pussy's been pumped.
I mean, I've seen your answer. That was not what I was thinking. I went big. You didn't go big. I went big.
In their lifetime.
In their
Yeah.
lifetime, Vince?
Are we ready?
Yep.
Yeah.
I went 112 to 137.
Oh, I did
You're
not go back.
so specific, though.
That's very narrow. Eli?
I put 150 to 200.
Yep, those are more like my numbers.
I went
Neil?
50 to 55. I thought I was
That's a
going
narrow
back.
range. I went 70 to 200.
To be fair, if you had 55 kittens in a room, that would seem like a lot of kittens.
That would kill me.
on the
well, there
very
you
strong
go.
chance that you're right, you'll get 3 points because my range is like 140. Okay. It's 400
Fucking hell.
Oh,
Dusty, a tabby cat from Texas, of course.
slutty old Dusty.
23 kittens a year for 18 years.
23.
An average cat has 3 litters of 4 kittens a year.
Oh, I was working on 2 litters.
12 is about the average. Anyway, there you go. Okay. After all the excitement of kittens, we're going to take a short break while we compose ourselves and think about what we've not done.
Maybe have a cat nap.
That's a good shout, cat.
Count me out.
Oh God, this is going to be a long break. Are you tired of going to a hotel and having to deal with stairs? Fed up reaching your fabulous destination only to be confronted with a glorious view across the heights and the roofs of the city? Well, with Airbnb Bungalow, we have you covered, literally. Welcome to one-storey, single luxury apartments. Situated all throughout middle suburbia, you will be able to visit places like Welwyn Garden City, Shropshire, and Bath. Enjoy your view of the people across the street and the car you parked out front with Airbnb Bungalow. Our story is your story. It's the only story. Airbnb Bungalow.
Roger, 0G, and I feel fine.
And we're back. You didn't say that.
Thought we were having a break.
Oh my god.
Jesus
call that a break?
Christ.
Oh my god.
Worst Kit Kat ever.
Oh
Finish
yes,
this
I have a script for you if you want to do a script for your character. Where
You got
is
an
it?
Irish band?
It's in my computer. It's in
You got
my,
an Irish
my
band?
phone. Also, this is one problem with Pokemon, by the way.
One poop.
Yeah, with the new
Cheers,
game. You have all the things and you keep them in boxes, in your storage boxes.
Yeah.
But it's not like you put them in one and you can access that one from everywhere.
You have to go to the
It's a
specific
fucking
box.
mess. So it's like they need to fix this somehow.
They will. They always patch
You
that
left
shit.
your Pokeball in San Francisco.
It's like, hey, where did I leave that stuff? I need to give a refrigerator and something that I got for rewards to do something else. I was like, I don't know where I left my fucking refrigerator. So I'm going through boxes. I was like, it's not in here. It's not in here. I found it now, though.
I wonder if that's a brand new sentence. I don't know where I left my fucking refrigerator.
Refrigerator running.
Yeah.
Brand new sentence. That's a good concept. Never been said.
Brand new sentence.
You know, you've heard the theory that we die twice. We first physically die when our bodies die, and the second time we die is when our name is said for the last time.
I think that'll
Oh
happen
my
before
God.
I physically die.
Do you think your,
Yeah.
your name will be said because you'll be the last surviving person in humanity?
Oh, I didn't say that.
But there are some people that are almost immortal. Ian Nazir, for example.
Oh yeah, in the
The
copper.
copper guy.
Yeah.
I believe I'm immortal.
Yeah.
Well, you've not been proven wrong yet.
Yeah.
So
Everyone's technically immortal
till the moment they're not.
until the moment they're not. I read
This
something
is a
years
theory
ago.
that I don't want to test.
Someone said, someone famous, not like Musk, but someone like that was like a decade ago, like the first person in the world to live to 1,000's probably already been born because of the way medical science is progressing. So yeah, don't know if I want to live to 1,000. 500 years, I think, would be a good shout.
Okay.
If your body was good for if your body was, I don't know, 35-year-old, 30-year-old for 400 years, I think that'd be a good shout. And then age a bit slower. What do I want to live to? Have I got any goals? When I'm 50 next year and I'm going to go to Oktoberfest. I'd quite like to go to Oktoberfest.
That'll be
It's
nice.
Oktoberfest in November.
It's in September.
September.
The last 2 weeks of
No.
September.
No.
You guys are wrong. If it's called Oktoberfest, it's in October.
Yeah, but
It's called
it's the
Oktoberfest
Germans.
because it celebrates the month of October when the harvest is
You
finished.
don't need
So
to
it's a
explain this
post-harvest.
to me because you are
It's a-
wrong.
He's disagreeing with you even if you show him the evidence, which I quite
So
like.
what they do is, they finish the harvest, they make a shit ton of beer because that's the last of the wheat,
Yeah.
and then they stick it in the ground.
The ground.
Well, in caves and stuff. They stick it in barrels in caves for the year, and then at the end, 2 weeks before the end of the harvest, they're like, right, we better drink all the fucking beer that we've not finished this year, so there's space in
Room for the
storage.
new beer.
for that. Do you know what the German word for store is?
Beer.
Beer.
You're
Stein.
close. Lager.
Like, okay, yeah.
So they literally lager their beer, and lager, as a yeast, is most yeasts are bottom fermenting. Lagers are top fermenting, very slow yeast. It does it at very, very low temperatures. Most yeast, your beer has to be 18 to 25 degrees. Lager yeast can be as low as 2, 3, 4 degrees. And in those caves, it's a much more consistent temperature throughout winter, which is why they used them, because it was effectively a fridge. That's where your fridge
There's
is.
your fucking refrigerator.
It's in Bavarian mountains in a cave somewhere.
I'm not paying attention.
Full of
because
lager.
I'm trying
So
to
they
find
lager the
that.
beer, and that's what makes that lager style.
Amazing.
So, and that's why they drink it. It's basically, right, we better drink all the beer so we've got room to make more
Put the new
beer.
beer. Yeah.
Because of course, throughout the year they're also making beer that they're drinking quicker using different type of yeast, but it's a very specific beer that they basically stick in storage for a year.
Every day's a school day.
And welcome back to the Village Meeple. We are here playing Confident, which is weird because I'm not confident when I say it. Currently the scores are Scott, I am on 3. Neil is also on 3. Eli has yet to score. And Vince is on 6 points. So Vince is leading. Winner gets 15. Are we going to pay all the way to 15 or just like, we'll see. We'll decide.
We'll see what the vibes are.
See what the vibes are. Yeah, that's cool. That's a
See what
millennial
questions
thing.
get
Yeah.
wrong.
They're trickier than
Speaking
I
of getting
expected.
questions
They
wrong,
are.
Yeah.
the world's tallest building in 1930.
Oh.
How tall was it? But here's the really unknown bit in meters. Like, I don't know what
I know what a metre is. I don't know what the world's tallest building is now.
Are you not
the
roasting?
Burj,
Yes, that's why I'm getting mad.
Burj Al Khalifa.
Because I feel like I'm getting a lot of heat and I'm so far away.
Right, so the world's
It's
tallest
making me
building in
cranky.
1930. How tall was it in meters?
1930.
1930.
I've got a good idea roughly how tall.
Can I Google this?
No, of course you cannot Google this. That would be cheating.
Is it in the rules that you can't Google it, though?
Well, I'm gonna say a house rule, a host rule. You're not allowed to fucking.
No, I'm
Google
not
the
going
answer.
to. I'm just curious if
Because
it's
all these are
explicitly.
Google. They're facts. Right.
Oh
I need
my
to do a
days.
conversion. That's about that. So we're talking 2 times that, which is.
I'm just going to write some
I just
numbers.
write numbers. I don't know if my numbers are right, but I write numbers.
Actually, I'm not. I know I'm not going to get
then-
this.
What if we just put like 0 to 100 down every time?
You'll get a point every time.
Oh. That's a
You're
strategy.
getting 5 points more than you are.
Yeah, that's a strategy.
I feel like it's got to be up there, so let's go to. There we go. Yeah. Okay. I don't know. I know roughly how many stories it should be.
I don't know. I don't even
how
know
big
what
a
I don't
story
know.
is.
I don't know either.
Okay, shall I go first?
Yeah.
I've put 120 to 240 metres because I don't know how big a story is. But it should be about 60 to 70 stories.
I put 75 to 100 and 25.
You could be miles wrong.
About 300 to 600 because
Yeah, I
I've
don't-
stopped caring.
Yeah, I don't think.
I put copy Scott.
Oh,
I should have
Key
done that.
bastard.
smart.
That's what I should have
Well,
done.
let's see how I did because I don't know. 319 metres, you lucky bastard.
You like
No!
So, do you know the funny thing? Genuinely, I knew what building it was.
What building was it?
Is
The
that
Chrysler Building.
Oh,
Because
okay.
the Chrysler Building was the tallest building in the world, and then they built the Empire State Building in 1931, and it became the tallest building in the world. And the Chrysler Building, I thought, was about 70 odd stories, because the Empire State was only a little bit higher. But I have no idea how big a story is, because I was like, it's somewhere between 2 and a bit metres, isn't it? 2 and 3 metres,
Well,
but stories
sure.
are something a lot bigger.
my story is 33 years.
That's beautiful.
That is me.
Dubai's Burj Khalifa is currently the tallest at 830 million, although the world's first 1 kilometre skyscraper has been built in Saudi Arabia. It's not really. They're not going to build it.
You heard it here
Well, it's like-
first, folks.
You're
It's
here first, Bob.
they're building like something called the Line, and it's it's fucking Google it. It's stupid.
I thought we weren't allowed to Google.
Exactly.
Not today,
Thank you.
Tomorrow, we can
listeners. Google it. Wine.
go. I do it all the time.
You do. What percentage of bottles of wine sold are red, based on UK shop sales of non-sparkling wines?
Oh, non-sparkling. So that's like not
So what
Prosecco's and
percentage
shit.
of bottles sold are red, based on UK shop sales of non-sparkling wines?
So what percent of red wine people sell?
Yeah.
Which percentage
In
is
the
red
UK.
as opposed to white?
Yeah, as opposed to like just normal white. And rosé?
Sure. I don't know. Sure. Maybe.
What about orange
No,
wines? You get
rosé
orange
is-
ones nowadays, don't you?
Yeah. Yeah.
They just keep
Yeah.
doing shit. I don't know.
I don't drink wine.
No, me neither.
I can drink wine.
I mean, I could physically.
I quite like red wine, but my wife doesn't really care for it. She's a rosé person.
I feel like it would depend on the time of year as well, wouldn't it?
Well, not really, because it's an annual figure, right? But yeah,
Does it go up at Christmas?
Well, I mean, when it's summer, people will drink white wines
Do they?
because they're lighter.
you have them colder.
Nice crisp outside wine.
Chablis.
I don't drink.
I mean, not often in this country, to be fair, but
Okay.
Douglas Adams famously calls Retsina the only table wine made from tables. Which I think is very funny.
that
It's a
is
white wine.
funny.
Right, shall we go?
No,
Come on.
right, done.
You go first then, because you were last to write, Eli. Between 50 and 60% with a 10% range, that's a narrow range. It's
I
not been
went.
working out for you that well.
No, the whole
one
game's
time
not
you
been
went
working
300
out.
to 600.
Yeah,
You nailed it.
I did. I got all
Vince.
3 points.
I just thought to put it in the middle, so I went 40 to 60.
Okay, I went a bigger
100%.
range because I haven't a range down, but it's 35. Between 20% and 55%.
That's called hedging your bets.
Mm-hmm.
I put 45 to 60 and 15 range.
Okay, I'm going to put my range in as 35 because that's what my range is. The answer is 41%.
Yes, I got in.
So
Anyone got in?
you're in.
You're
No,
You get 3 points. I get 1 point because I've got a bigger range. I assume you were 20. Yeah.
Yeah.
It had to be less than half.
Yeah.
but not by much.
I thought
That was my theory.
I
It can't, has to be less
It
than
has
that.
to be really similar.
Rosie's
because
was,
it's the same
That's what I
amount of
thought.
this
threw me
That's why I
market.
put 50.
Yeah.
But I was like you. Most people I've seen pubs, they drink white wine. A lot of white wine will get sold, and like we don't drink wine a lot. But yeah, whereas I think
But
there's a
if it- I
pretentiousness
thought
to
if
red
it
wine.
was more like red, you will see more of that in the shops. You know, like
Yeah, that would be
Sells
weighted
more.
like
Here's
that.
one for
yeah.
the young team. TikTok. All right, the younger team.
This, yeah.
Originally, how long could videos be on TikTok when it launched in the UK?
Has it got a range for the
Oh yeah, what's the units that we're using?
I'm guessing minutes. I mean, it's not going to be
minutes?
epochs. I don't know. We can convert from minutes to seconds and stuff, right?
Some of us can.
what?
Originally, how long could videos be on TikTok?
How long could a TikTok be?
Is TikTok not like Vine where it was really
Vine,
short?
Vine was good. Vine was really short.
Yeah. I did like a good Vine.
Now that's a celebrity I miss.
Timothy Vine.
No, Vine. Remember those really short little videos?
It got bought by like was it Twitter or
I've no
Instagram
idea.
or something? Bought it and then it just died. I don't think they used it for anything. It just
Withered on the vine.
Yeah,
Okay.
it didn't last long.
Sorry. I want to write. No, I'm not going to do it.
Can
I
you
have
go
no
in?
idea. Oh, wait, I should have copied you. It's too late.
Why?
Because I have no idea.
Neither do I.
My range is quite big.
Mine doesn't.
I've put the bottom of my range is 20 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
The top of my range is 2 hours.
We're making a video essay here on TikTok today.
1 minute to 10 minutes.
I put 30 seconds to 2 minutes.
I put 20 minutes to 30 minutes, but I am swapping with Neil.
Oh, you bitch!
60 seconds. So Neil's in,
Yes, I got it.
Eli's in,
What
but
did you-
Vince gets Neil. So Vince gets a point, I get a point, Eli gets 3 points. Because
Sorry.
my range was 119 minutes and 40 seconds.
But you still get a point.
Because I had no idea.
And you know what was
Copied
worse?
you.
So I thought, because I didn't know, and I thought, Neil is gonna know this or somewhat. And I thought, okay, what answer do I put? And I thought, if I'm swapping, I don't want to fuck myself over. Like, what if I put the right answer by accident? So I felt like, no, let's just push this to the edge.
Yeah.
Okay, here's one for all the exercise gurus amongst us. Running a 5k. What's the female world record time in minutes and seconds?
I don't know what like a normal time
What?
of a running a 5k is.
I can walk a 5k in an hour. 55 minutes.
Can you?
I can walk a 5k in an hour. It's not that much. That's like, honestly, that's like 3 miles an hour. You could walk, if you walked 5k from here to now, you'd do it in about an hour and 20 minutes if you were going slow.
5k. So that would be 10 laps to the 400
3 and a bit
meter
miles.
Oh, okay.
thing.
3 and a bit miles.
So 5k, 3 miles would be 4,800 metres.
No, minutes, right?
Hours, minutes and seconds, sorry.
Minutes and seconds.
Right, so they're going to be running about that.
In minutes, you said.
So we're looking about
Running.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So, I've been trying to do more exercise recently. Now, I know a little bit about this, but not a lot. I'm sure marathon pace is 15 mile an hour for the world record.
Okay.
So I've put between 9 minutes and 12 minutes. 12
Well,
minutes
that's
would
specific.
be 15 mile an hour.
Yeah.
I put 10 minutes and 25 seconds to 23 minutes and 46 seconds.
I rubbed 10 out to put 9 in just in case.
I wrote between 15 and
You wrote 10
30.
out.
Well, I believe on the power of a female athlete, so I went 3 minutes to 7 minutes, and I'm doubling my points.
I'm a feminist, so I should get double points. Is that what you're saying?
Good luck. 13 minutes, 54 seconds.
Oh, piss off.
Hey!
13 minutes, so who got it?
13.
I put 10.25. So
Yeah, you're in.
Yeah.
You're in.
Yep.
I'm out.
I wasn't. I was
too
out.
far away.
So I get 3 points.
Yeah.
Says here that the average 5k parkrun time in the UK is around double the world record.
And
26
I
minutes.
lost all of my bonus.
And yeah,
I have no
if I
bonuses.
was to run, I'd probably be pushing for a 30 or 40 minute time.
Update on the scores. We have on the lead Vince with
Smashing it.
10 points. Then Eli and Neil tied second with 6 points. And then Scott last with 5 points.
Bullshit. Okay. Takeaways.
Here we go, guys.
We're in our zone.
Specialist subject.
How much does the average Brit spend on them a year? Chinese pizza and Indian are the nation's favourites, but how much does the average Brit spend on takeaways in a year?
Oh my god.
I'm guessing it's in pounds.
How should I spend the takeaways so far this year? I had 2 Chinese this month. One was good food. No, I'm not making a joke. We're fat bastards, let's go big.
Only thing big at my answer is the range. Monster range, monster.
I have no idea.
It's interesting.
I'm still calculating the range, but I do
think
have
I'm
my
going to use
numbers.
my double. Do you want me to do the calculation for you?
Give me a minute.
Okay. Eli, do you want to go first?
I put between 480 and £1,600.
You're very close to me.
Oh, I went higher.
Yeah.
1,500 to 3,500.
I think it could easily be that, yeah.
I dropped down a little bit from Eli's bottom range and I went 350 to 1600.
I put 600 to 700.
Oofed.
Oh, I also swapped Eli and Scott.
You didn't need
Dun,
to.
dun, dun.
I'm doubling.
Oh, so
Oh.
if you're right, I get double.
No, I'll still double surely.
Oh, yeah, I guess Scott would double up his.
I don't know. That might be.
Oh,
I don't know.
641.
Is that it?
Really? I got right.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not that much.
No.
So everyone got
Neil
points
gets
except
3
me.
points. I get 2 points and Eli gets 1 point because
Oh,
we swapped each other's
yeah.
range.
That's lovely.
Yours is
Oh, but
double.
that puts you on a tie.
Yeah. That'll teach you guys.
Oh, and Neil, you swap because he has a box in here for me.
Oh, yeah,
Alright.
I need to do it, man.
Oh, can you
Or
track
you
all
use
that?
double as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was just going to score out my swap.
Oh, you can.
Oh.
That would be easier actually.
You just read the answer
I
again,
filled it
yeah?
out because I'm an idiot. I had no idea what the number was.
No, but I feel like
you,
this
none of
is
you
not-
would believe me.
It's easy to do,
It's a
isn't
full-
it?
None of you would
Decide,
believe
yeah.
me, so I didn't know what the answer is, and I thought I said 12, but I said, and it would have stitched me up because it was 31. I don't even know what the question was. The alphabet.
Yes.
What's the fastest it's been typed on a computer keyboard? To the nearest 0.01 seconds with a space between each letter. Oh fuck!
So,
So you're going.
Do it again.
Like if I'm typing, I could go. Yeah.
yeah. It's quick, innit?
The space is the awkward
It's,
bit.
yeah.
So you're
With
gonna-
it.
But people are fucking weird. I've seen that Tetris guy where he's rubbing it off his knee to do it
Yeah.
fast, and it's like, aye, fucking weirdos.
It's like blind Rubik's Cubes. And the guy managed to improve his time because you got the Rubik's Cube put in front of you. You had to pick, you could pick it up, have a look at it.
Did you say
Put it back
0.10
down.
per second?
0.0.01.
You had to pull your blindfold down, pick it up, and then solve the Rubik's Cube, and then stick it back down, and that's
Yeah.
was pass it. A guy realised that instead of pulling his blindfold down, if he like dodged his head forward, it would make
was
his
wi-
blindfold
okay.
fall over his eyes. Then he would do it, so that like the act of like knocking his head down sped him up by like a full second or something ridiculous, and he managed to beat the world record because he just came up with a new technique that made him slightly
Mechanics.
faster.
There's a podcast I listen to called Freakonomics, and they talk about the economics of eating challenges. And there's this Japanese kid called Kobayashi, or
Kobayashi.
something,
Yeah.
and he takes on the Nathan hot dog challenge like 20 years ago, 25 years ago, and the record was 28, and he turns up at his first effort and does like 54 or something, and they're like, and now the record's like 70 or something because he just completely takes it apart and goes, what's the fastest way I can eat these hot dogs? And he ends up like he dips the bun in water.
And, yeah, so
And
it just
and
goes.
he so like he's dipping a bun in water. That type of bread takes on so much water he can lift it to his mouth and just basically inhale it, and it'll just go right down his throat. Mad, eh?
Mm-hmm.
He's fucked his life up a little bit because he can't eat anymore.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
In fact,
Like you said,
Netflix
consequences,
documentary about food disorders. Anyway, I digress. The bottom of my range is 0.40 seconds.
Oh,
The top of my range is 1.28 seconds. I have went fucking fast.
really fast,
Oh,
yeah.
it's so narrow.
Yeah, about 24 seconds to 30.00001 second.
I could do it in 24 seconds.
I put between 3 and 5 seconds.
Oh my god. I went with 0.23 to 0.56.
We've got some interesting variations.
I'm interested to see the answer.
I think
The
I went
answer
far
is
too fast.
3.25 seconds. Eli smashes it.
Well, I was thinking if you take 10th of a second too tight, because if you go do it like that, and then you've got 26 letters in the alphabet, but your spaces.
I think I didn't really think of how hard the spaces would be, because if you're just doing them all in a row, that would be really quick, because you just have to hit every key once.
Yeah.
In an order.
Yes, and I felt I went pretty low because I thought this is the kind of thing that people compete for.
So was
Like-
do I get 3 points for that? Is that?
Yeah.
Does anyone else get points?
I don't know. I was miles out.
I was miles away.
Nobody else. Okay.
We're tied.
I've got to
Are
do
we?
something good.
Yeah.
Resting heart rate. What's the lowest ever recorded resting heart rate in beats per minute for a healthy human? So obviously not
Oh, okay, it's not 0 then.
So resting heart rate.
What is my resting heart rate?
I don't know what
Anyone
rate.
know what resting heart rate is?
60 to 80.
I was going to say it's just over one a second, isn't it?
I don't know how to measure this. Like, I don't know what they're writing here.
Well, if you think your
I'm
heart
skipping.
beats 60 odd,
You can't skip.
I don't know how to write this. So 60 to 80, but then if it's lower, what would be?
how low do you think your heart could beat?
Before dying.
But if you think about the like,
It's
it's
gotta
So
be lower than
I would
60.
have to be
going to be lower than 60.
over 80 still?
No.
No.
That's pressure.
I can tell you what my
Just
heart
number
rate
of
is
beats
right
per
now.
minute.
I've already written the answer.
Okay, so how many times
Your heart
does
rate
it
right
beat
now will
in
be
a
71.
No.
minute?
What is it?
64.
Well, that's pretty healthy.
Would someone like to hear some numbers?
Sure.
Yes.
I've put between 25 and 30.
Oh my
But I also doubled my number because I thought I'm running out of time to do so because Vince is nearly
Yep.
finished.
I copied Eli.
Escandalo.
I thought I'll just go with a smart person.
I went between 6 and 24.
I went between 18 and 42, but Vince and Neil, you're swapping.
Ooh. So,
So do I
means
copy
You're
Eli?
copying Eli. And Neil's on 6 and 24.
Okay.
The answer is dun, dun,
I don't like
dun,
that.
27 BPMs.
hey,
Hey,
smashed
yeah.
it.
I got mine.
I get.
So Vince, the whole point was to not get Vince points.
So
And I just gave him points. So you get 6 points, but
I get nothing.
you copy that and you get 6 points.
I get 6 months as well.
fuck's
How
Do I
does he-
double the
no.
points?
Because he copied.
but he doesn't get
he
my double.
swapped.
I don't
No.
know.
Oh, he gets 3 points. Yeah,
So
you get 3
three.
points.
And then
Eli
you
went-
get
I
1
get
point,
1
Scott. And Neil,
Oh no, wait.
sorry.
Yeah, because my range was 24. Jesus, I thought I was doing well there. That's bullshit.
And that takes Eli to the victory.
Well done, Eli.
Thank you, heartbeats.
Second place to Beans. And then Neil third and Scott so close. And that was it?
It was tight at the bottom.
Yeah.
Okay. Watch
Oh.
it.
Oh. That's what he said.
There's a tight range at the bottom.
You can get pills for that.
Not to worry.
Or is it?
What's a popper
Orange.
between friends?
Good fun. I think my only criticism of this game is the special powers are hard.
Yeah.
Remember,
Yeah,
you-
I didn't
I
use
was
any of mine.
remembering. I used them last time, all of them, and this time the one that I don't like is swap because you're fucking over people.
well, yeah, but even tactically, I tried to swap you guys, but at the same time, Neil also copied, and then that means.
Yeah.
Because
When
I was last,
you
and I
swap
wanted-
was when I didn't know, and I was just trying to get an answer from someone.
And the whole point is about confidence. Maybe we need to talk more about how confident we are. I don't know, because I have no idea.
Well, I think I was very obvious at how unconfident I
Yeah.
was in like 80%.
I was confident in 2 that I got incredibly wrong.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
No, I don't know. I liked it. I feel like maybe it's me. I feel like the questions are a bit too tricky.
I think
They
they
are
are.
hard.
I feel like
Yeah.
if they were easier,
Muhammad Ali, how many fights did he win by the
like
knockout?
the first question that we got, how many slices in a bread? I feel like if all of the
Yeah.
questions had been like that,
Have you watched Limitless Win?
No.
Limitless Wins, so it's a Ant Deck thing, and effectively it's all numbers. You all answer a question, and you have to dial in your number. And if you are less than a number, then you lose lives for every number you're away. If you're more than a number, you're out. And then you get lifelines. You can think things like where they'll guess, and you get both, and you get range, and you get all that. So it's quite an interesting show. But they ask loads of questions. Like they'll ask how many sweets will you get in a celebration box. There's other, I can't remember how many grams is. So people go on the show and they revise all these weird little stats, which is what's the average number of Smarties in a tube?
63.
11. 6.
7.
Shrinkflation.
I hate myself.
Fucking 6, 7. Anyway, that was fun. Now what?
Well, that was it. Thank you very much, Scott, for...
Guest host. We're going to go with the guest host theme.
I mean...
Who's your next guest host? Can you foreshadow guest host?
Could you get a ghost host? Get a Ouija board.
Ooh.
A ghost test.
You can do that for Halloween.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you for listening to the first episode of Season 2's The Village Meeple. I have been your guest host. I won't tell you my name, but it's Scott. But yeah, I've been Scott. I'll probably not get back, so thanks very much for listening. And hopefully my delivery was confident.
I like that. Okay, bye.
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 Boy.
You say bye or boy?
Yes.
Yes.
One small step for man.
Thanks for listening to this episode of The Village Meeple, featuring the voices of Eli, Neil, Scott, and Vince, who also did the editing and art of the show. If you enjoyed this episode, please rate us 5-star on whatever platform you use. And remember, tell a friend about us. Support the show on Patreon at The Village Meeple for exclusive content. And if you'd like to get in touch, you can reach us at thevillagemeeplepodcast@gmail.com. Remember to join us in a couple of weeks for our Star Wars episode, where we celebrate Revenge of the Fifth, and we will pray out to Rim and talk about what is our favorite Star Wars Lego set and why. And if you're in the area, join us at KGS on May 4th, where Neil will run a Blood on the Clock Tower Star Wars script. Thank you so much for listening. And Vince, your favorite Mexican meeple, signing off. The Meeples have spoken.
One small step for man.
Sure, you want to host?
You've always stuff my beard again.
What does that matter? What happens?
You just need to say, hello, I'm Scott, your host for today. Welcome to Season 2.
Welcome to Season 2. With your new guest host.
Yeah.
With your new permanent host.
You can say we're gonna start rotating. You're gonna see more people, maybe. We don't know.
We're just making this shit up, baby.
Okay.
Wait.